Alright, we're live. Welcome to the Collingwood v Carlton Watchalong. God, I'm excited for this game. Aren't I keen for this one? Few things to watch. What am I going to be looking out for, I think? Suppose it'd be easier to, take a look at where my team is sitting. That'd probably be the place to start. Where are we? There we are. So, what is my fantasy doing for anyone wondering coming into the game? Well, first things first, I'm keen to get rid of one guy. Fantasy's going to actually let me in. How good. Anyway, getting rid of this guy. That feels good. That feels good. His role is trash. Just sitting in that sort of hole between halfback and midfield where he doesn't really get much of it in that sort of defensive role. So I'm keen to get him out, which I've gone for Sinclair. There were a few sort of premiums. I was always going up, down, and Freddie coming in early with, I think I know who he'll be barracking for this this game. And on the night grand final, it was, I know he's probably not asking for my opinion, but I prefer a twilight one and making a real day of it. You know, still having time to go out and eat or something after the grand final and having everyone round for a, lunch or afternoon barbecue. I think a night one will just kind of ruin the vibe, especially for like the sort of casual watchers as well. But anyway, went with Sinclair. Happy with it. It's just he was the sort of pick of the defensive ones. For me, it was him, a Wanganeen Miller, or a Zorko. Zorko's obviously sitting at full price, the most expensive player in the game, at 1.14 million, averaging 119, which I love him, but he's not going to be keeping it up. And it was between Naz as well. Wanganeen Miller, who I think is just the bigger sort of tag target for Saints. I think he's a bit softer as well. He's not going to get tackle stats or anything. Doesn't get the midfield time, but he gets plenty of it back there. So good option as well. It's just not what I ended up going with for me. The other trade as well was just a little fix-up. I'm in the luxury position. I haven't missed many, if any, of my rookies. Lawler's been good. O'Sullivan's been good. Even Murphy Reed pulled through for me, which was nice. And I just went with an injured Lindsay, who was obviously not playing out for Christian Moraes with a negative 27 break-even, I think. So it's going to be... Look, I know his job security isn't as good as maybe a Bice or someone like that, but I think just that negative break even, if he plays 3 games, gets 3 50s, goes up 200 300k, I can jump off him a lot easier, because I feel like I'm in a good spot despite my gross rank, even though that doesn't really matter too much. Held on to Callaghan. I think he has a West Coast matchup. His only bad ones he's played was that, awful conditioned game last week against Hawthorn of all teams. So I think he'll bounce back. He'll be fine to stay there. Fraser just gets moved all over the ground. I was playing half forward end of last week. I don't think that's going to be consistent with him. He even got like a hit out or something, which was ridiculous. But he'll go back and keep doing what he's doing. Obviously got the loop between DeConnick and Traynor. A lot of people trading out DeConnick, even despite him having a 50-odd break-even, but still averaging 90, or close to. What's the average? Will it come up? Yeah, 87.3, So I think that's a bit reactionary from people. Wait for him to have a bad game and it to really stall. And if you can loop him in, do that. Who else are contentious ones? I suppose I'll talk about the big trade-ins while we're here. We've obviously got, Bice, who I touched on. He'll keep a role in Sydney's defence. I think it's -2 break even. Mature age, so it's not something to worry about. I think his job security is as good as any. So big fan of that. If you need a defender rookie, I was just getting rid of Perryman and already getting rid of a rookie and had that cash, so sort of had to go up for me. And the other big trade in, aside from the obvious ones we've got, is in Harvey Langford. It was interesting coming into the season. It was all the him and Lindsay, but Langford was always that tier sort of above Lindsay, and then all of a sudden that sort of start of the season, Lindsay was playing, Langford didn't. And then Langford got a sub. Anyway, he's playing now. Lindsay's out of the team. He looked one of the better players in Melbourne's shithouse midfield last week. My goodness, if any Melbourne fans are watching, let me know, because that must have been, hard watch, just with, midfield just getting dominated in clearance, and the pressure wasn't there as well. But, anyway, I digress, back to Langford, 19. He'll have a good break even as well. Don't know what it is, but his junior numbers are massive, and he's a big one to trade in. We've got about 10 odd minutes, so I'll go have a look at the mid prices real quick. Ryan Marich getting all those kick-ins. I got the stats here. Got, price to 50, break even to 4. 50% kick-in both games. McGovern's missing, and he took 58% last week. Probably got a 70-odd floor in the next few games with McGovern out. But I couldn't do it at that awkward price. I'd have to kick Davidson out to get on field, which I don't really want to do. That's about it on him. And if he all of a sudden gets dropped, he's not a priority. He won't be a priority trade out, and you get stuck with him, which I'm trying to avoid doing this year. My guy Ashcroft as well is worth a chat about as well. Came off that horrible score against, what was it? Against Sydney and West Coast, although none of the Brisbane midfielders really scored that well against them, but came back against Cats, showed what he can do. Won't be a keeper, just too much inside time compared to outside, but he's a good look for me. Bowie I chickened out on last second, which probably came back to haunt me. Just because, he still kept a lot of those, sort of kicks that he was getting before, I guess you could say. With May back in the side, he was on 40 at quarter time or something. He was looking to really dominate, but again, I just can't go there personally. Especially with May's there now, Lever's coming back, and he's never really showed it previous, so I'm not super confident. I'll touch on this guy as well, who I've had to move into my midfield to get a start. That's Hugo Garcia. He's, massive 110 last week. Showed what he can do. 7 tackles. Tackling machine. In a good matchup against Port as well. I think he'll have a good run at it. Time on ground's a bit of a worry for him. But, look, it's a risk I'm happy to take. Keep him on field. I'm more than okay with that. And he's rescued his break even as well, which is nice to see. And one I'm not too keen on, but I might as well talk about, is in the form of, God, he doesn't even come up when I look up his first name. I have to do some scrolling. There he is, Bailey Humphrey. Got some centre bounce time last week. And can we remember what this guy looked like a couple of years ago, before he got the big sleeve tat and he had a skinhead at one point or something? He looked like a little twink, but he's back now. Got CBAs. Awkward price. Hasn't done it before. I'm a bit more off it. suppose 5 minutes to bounce now. I'll cut to the chase. Here are the big guys that I'm really afraid of coming into this week not owning. Isaac Rankin scored 116 last week, averaging just a tick under 98, despite having a sub game in there where he missed a whole quarter. He's averaging 98 in, do some math, 11 quarters. So you can, anyone with math can do that. I can't be asked to do that right now. But yeah, he'll be a top 6 forward. He's coming in partially discounted because of it. I just had to get Perryman out is my sort of reason for not getting him in, because then I'd have to be trading out another forward to get him. Maybe I could have. I needed to make money, so it would have had to be Horn Francis out or McRae out. But I'm willing to give Hornet one more week against St Kilda. Has a good enough record against Butters. It'll be his first game with Butters in there, so I'm just going to give him one more look. If he disappoints, then I'm happy to part ways with him next week. Brayshaw's good trading if you don't own him. I've owned him from the start, unfortunately, with the 95 and 77 first 2 weeks. But he's bounced back against West Coast, albeit who are one of his worst teams as well, apparently. So he'll hopefully be around those top 8 mids come the end of the season. So I'm happy to just leave him be. I'll touch on Tom Green as well. He's had some shocking scores to start with as well. Dropped a bit of cash. 104 and a 91. They're not shocking, actually, but not what he's priced at. He's underpriced. He can go one better, I think. Dacos in this game, I looked at for a long amount of time, but I think the tag threats are there for him. Is he going to get a Hewitt this round? And I think who have Pies got in? I think he's already had the Bedford and a Jordan tag in the next 2 weeks as well. And then who do they have in the week after? They go to Brisbane for Easter Thursday. I should have known that. Yeah, so I'm happy to wait on him and get him hopefully more of a discount. Getting close to bounce now, aren't we? Teams are out there. Anyone else I really want to touch on before we crack on? It's on the list. Maybe a Libba still hasn't done it before too much inside time for me. I'm happy to just let him go through despite him having all those big scores. Sinclair, who I got in, is nice mix of defense and midfield. And Holmes again, same for him. Saw that number 9 flying around all night at the Gabba. So we're gonna go and fix this up and crack right in to the game, which is what you're all here for, I'm sure. If you're new around here and you're ahead of me in the stream or on telly or whatever, try your best to pause it right as the umpire bounces the ball in the center square, and I'll announce when you've got to press play to fully sync up with us. But what do I see? I've got Pies by 20 in it. Although I wouldn't be shocked if Carlton could bounce back and have a better performance. I've actually just been told that bounce has been delayed by a few minutes. But I just want to see some effort from Carlton, to be honest, make it close. Like to see Kono have a big night. He's been kind of disappointing these first few. I might also give a quick shout out to the channel, me and Nathan, who won't be here tonight. Uploaded our round 4 preview vid today. So if after the game or later in the week you want to have a look at what we're going to be keeping an eye out for this weekend and what our sort of thoughts are, give that a watch or a listen if you prefer it on Spotify. And also the rest of the Insight Supercoach boys as well. If you're just watching this for footy and more of a Supercoach player, they're always absolutely flying with content. Things to watch for me, that scared me. Pendlebury still had the freaking training kit on. Yeah, I suppose I'm interested to see what Carlton do about Dacos. I feel like he's one of those players now. Yeah, these games that you just have to do something with. You just don't want to let him run free. I honestly don't know why we don't see tags more often in footy. I mean, like, if you have the opportunity to take one of your sort of lesser, not as impactful players and take out, one of the opposition's best players, I don't see why you wouldn't do it, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm obviously not a footy coach, so they know better than I do. Yeah, that's about it. Just waiting for the bounce. Cripper would want to have a big one, although he'd probably like some help for once, I imagine. I think Taconic will be massive again. A lot of vice captainers will be on him. Actually, do I do it? Do I make the late change to vicing Taconic? No, I don't. I've got it on Sherry into Sinclair because I don't want Jerry to be my... I want to have something on him, but I don't want him to be my last resort because if he pulls out another 70, I don't want to be doubling that. So I think Sinclair's a pretty safe 90 or 100. Oh, footy's back again. If you just joined or just need a reminder, pause it on the bounce if you can, and I'll let you know when to unpause it, and then we'll all be synced up for the first quarter at least. Nice to hit. Nice to hear. Is that Matt Hill on commentary? Although whenever he speaks quickly, I expect some horses to run past, but it's just me. All right, siren blares. Ump holds the ball to the crowd. Don't know why I still do that nowadays. And it is... Ooh, bounced and press play. We're away. Taconic wins it early. Kicked off the ground for Houston. Big contest. Hollands can't get rid of it. He was a trade out this week as well, if not previous weeks. I didn't see him keeping the role. Personally, I didn't think he had that polish. Umps on the ground. Wonder if Pendlebury's getting a fine for that. Collingwood already inside 50. Perryman with another touch. Dacos! Puts it to a contest. Hill! Oh. Tried to get up. Oh. I wonder if Dacos is meant to do that. If he's meant to hit it to a contest. It's freaking Perryman get one early. That's annoying. Oh! Can't quite keep it. Kind of want to get it out of their defensive 50 here, I think. Good tackle. Perryman's around it more and more. That's scary. Hewitt kicked out. Kerno. Well done. Oh, what's he done there? Oh, I mean, that has bounced sharply on him, hasn't it? But, God, how's the tap? Ball back in, still waiting for that first score to kind of get it out. Good smother. Hollands. Not my people. Yeah. That one will hurt for the Blues fans early. You don't want to see Dacos getting the crowd behind him and winding his sails this early. Yeah, there it is. That's why I just couldn't go with Dacos. Big tackle. Pendlebury still out there. Perryman touch again. Hill. They're going to give it good. I'm happy with that. Should be paid. To Hollands. It's going to go long. More dropped mark. Oh. Over the top. Good hassling defense there from the Pies. Going for it again. And Carlton get the first points. Oh, two familiar faces there. Big week for them. If what's been rumoured is true. Just all around the grand final and change of fixturing, which, again, I like how what they're doing, it's like, oh, we're still doing opening round. Like, we weren't wrong. We just changed this, this, and this. I think just, they're so stubborn to just not admit that opening round was a bit of a flop. And come on, guys. Tried to tap out from Cameron. Through a pack Chera, that's good. Akers now will look for a lead. Intercepted by Howe. Howe, great kick corridor. Oh, there's too much on it. Too much on it. Yeah, windy conditions here apparently. But yeah, early missed target from Houston. Might be okay. Oh, couple drops. Just work it out. Cherry just can't get it. High contact plate advantage from Carlton. Good spin from Silvani. Sells Candy on a second. He's going to look to go corridor. Just pulled out. Cripps! Great recovery tackle from Quaynor. Frampton's going to get it out of all people. Lipinski's got some running to do, and he's got space on the midfield as well. Dacos going to call him forward. Just needs to hit a target. Looks for Dacos. Can't get to him. Goes long down the line. Outnumber there for Elliott. Dacos! Oh, what a starting goal that would have been. Look at this from Quain. That's a great tackle. Man, does Schultz try and go harder to mark that if it's anyone but Dacos kicking it? I reckon he might do. Poor by hand. Carlton going to turn it over, and this is where the scores come. Houston going to look to switch. Lipinski goes down the line. Is it going to sit for him? No, it's not. It's going to roll out. Yeah, they're going to stop these scores from turnover. We've been, told just statistically that's where most of your scores are coming from in this day and age of footy. Side bottom lumps it inside 50 and just can't take the mark. Mychek did all the hard work. Gets it out. Chera. Walsh. Akers with a chip kick. Just over the top, and Darcy Moore's going to take the territory. Oh. Lucky for more, and yeah, penny for that man's thoughts, Michael Voss. Will White first touch. Not 15! Oh. So I'll play it safe, and they're just going to be forced to lump it down the line. Konig can't get to it. Crisp, great handball. He's done well there. Cripps. Beautiful ball, and they've got some run here. And he's fumbled it. Hollands! 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 And he slots it! All the Hollands owners trading him out are going to be upset. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely worked goal. Yeah, I felt like when he was in that position he wasn't missing. Who's his man there? Can't tell. Is that a Son Heung-min celebration? We don't support that here. Oh, shanked off the boot of Cameron. It's going to get a Dacos touch, who handballs it to himself. Nicely done. They're going to have to work it back. Josh. Houston, man. The Pies are looking lost. And he's going to go corridor. DeConnick, Sard. Chip kick. It's going to be paid as 15. I wonder if Kerno's going to go himself from all the way back. Never looked like it. Not a lot of a run from Carlton, that's for sure. I mean, from Collingwood. Looked lost when they had it. Houston's racking it up. Go long. Taconic mark. Should I have iced him again, chat? Oh! Is he alright? He's back up. Another turnover. Got to pick it up. Sard. Who's going to get up here? Not there. Frampton now. Looks sideways to Houston, getting plenty of it early. Just gonna go down the line. None really there. Silvani touch. Oh, this is... Oh... Has he ducked out of the way of it? Yeah, absolutely. Josh Dacos with the handball receive. Oh my god, what is happening for Collingwood here? Man, oh man. This is what you want. Oh. Oh. No mark. Dacos moving forward again. He's going to look to create something. Crummers need a crumb. Well done. Doherty. Just go long down the line. Motlop makes a contest. That's all he needed to do. Still going to fall with Houston. Uses it well. Schultz now. Goes to a pack. Make sure you don't push someone into it. Oh, who's going to get there first? Oh. It's great. Great work from Carlton. Wow, I love that kick. Now look at an option. Goes inside. Collingwood just... Carlton just working their way up. Could have go over the top. Look at this. They're all out. Cripps! And he's going to make it happen now. Oh, Blues fans on their feet. Wow. Great play. Just straight through the corridor. I like this. Yeah. Yeah. Changing the angle. It's fantastic. And I don't know if there's anyone else that Carlton fans would rather finish it off. Superman himself. Great start. Side bottom out of the centre. It's just touched. Silvani keeping his roll back. Probably more fantasy lucrative for him, but not what we want to be trading, I think. Punched out. Hill. It's for Maynard. Oh, now what's the ruling here? Gonna pay it. I'm not gonna call that back. Yeah. See this? Yeah, Marchek's done well. Well done. Might have a quick look at fantasy numbers while we're in this break and play. Who's racking early? Houston, yeah, plenty of +6s for him. 3 marks, 7 kicks. Walsh is up there. Cameron Dacos has started off hot. Had it behind as well. Taconig's up there. Obviously, Hollands with his goal. Getting back to the game and not 15 call. Oh, how's the bounce? How's it going to sit? Just a bit of soccer skills needed. Oh, no. Great smother. That's Perryman. That's about all he's doing. Let's have a look at what Perryman's doing, actually. Perryman is doing... Oh, how's he gone? 15. It's more than I'd like after trading him out, to be honest. Perryman with no touch. Hold on, Maynard's going to clear it up. Pendlebury looks... Oh, great tap on the kick of Lipinski. It's going to be a ball up. Commitment from the crowd there. Yeah, it's massive. McStay gets the tap. Oh, I can't line it here. Ball didn't get out of time. Not out of play, in time. Long down the line. No. Only a couple of goals isn't what we'd love to see from the start. Stuck in... Oh, yeah, just out of play. Just stuck in this sort of pocket. That's fine if the Blues can soak up this pressure and get a break up field. Rare fumble from Cripps. More still there. Takani can't quite glove it from the ball in. McStay just going to go forward, just out of reach. Hang on, this might... That could be a problem. That was me getting a low battery alert. Wasn't plugged in this whole time. Anyway. Bob again. Only the 3 goals kicked. It's been a, cagey affair. Inside from Perry. Oh, no. Oh. Why does this always happen, dude? Why does this always happen? He scored like a 40 and a 50. We trade him out and he might be leading in the first quarter. Oh. I might check with another important hold, yeah. Wow. What? Do I look? Do I do it? Yeah, let's do it. What's he on? 25. First quarter's not even finished. Will White? Oh. Will that be good for the young fella? Great mark. Great kick too. Crisp now, just long down the line. Another good mark to Koenig, shoved off it this time. Oh, you'd want to be careful. Dacos there. Maynard, oh, back. Okay, I thought we were gonna. Good communication. Dacos inside and beautifully worked off it by Haynes. No, it's got to be harder there. Whoa. Good mark. Well taken by Lord. Gonna keep going corridor. I'm loving this from Carlton. Really am. It's a few times now they've just looked to go inboard. And they're gonna keep doing it. Where to now? They'll keep moving forward down corridor happily. Collingwood just sitting back. Don't know what to do with it. Young. Chipped up. Will White. Back yourself, young man. Go back. Come on. Oh. I would love this. You don't care what team it is. Maybe if you're against them, but you don't care what team it is with a young kid going on it. It's a shame. I wanted that. I wanted that for the young lad. Dacos with another kick out. Josh, that is, has a bounce. Long down the line again. It's great intercept mark. McGovern. Gonna get it back again. Gonna go. Kerno. Free kicks against Frampton. Alright. Can Collingwood get moving quickly now? Great kick. Crisp now. I can't see anything because the replay's in the way. It's fine, they're out. Don't know. Don't know if he's there. Don't know if he's there quite yet. Freddie, don't know if he's there. But he started nicely. Saad's going to keep it moving. Where to now? McGovern again down corridor. And now look at... Oh, he's got to mark that. Oh, it's holding. Maybe not. Oh. Just had to be a bit more composed in that. Draconic. Perryman gets rid of it again. Lovely touch. And now, what can Collingwood do? Look at this pressure. They're going to slow it down a little bit. Oh, Pendlebury not clean with it. Look at it. That's just that absolute pressure, and yeah. Pendles with a rare fumble. My goodness. Whew. Oh, another fumble. How How is that an advantage? I mean, hey, if we want to talk about Collingwood and advantages that were not an advantage, that's a conversation I'm happy to have. Tapped away. Perryman, another touch. Side bottom, looks to break the tackle, which he does. Needs an option. Gonna put it inside for Degoe. And wouldn't Degoe love a goal here? Wouldn't the Pies fans love a Degoe goal? Oh, why is Perryman fucking scoring all of a sudden, man? Yeah. Now, can he nail it? And he can. And Collingwood are going to be in front. Yeah, look at that. Just takes the risk. Missed tackle from Hollands. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good kick. Oh, might have to take my hat off. Yeah. Hair doesn't look too bad. Got out of it so quickly. Sync up and bounce. That's where we're at. Another tap from DeConnick. Goes again. Oh. Cribs is gonna take all of that. Now Sard looks to go long. Run and jump for Kerno. I mean, he's got Frampton playing on him. This could be an explosive game. Can he put it through, Charlie? Very good player. It's an instant response. And there he is, who's playing on this. Look at Frampton. That's nicely done. Crips get flashbanged. I'm going to get the free kick back, and it's going to go the way of Tom de Koenig. Puts it long. Gonna have to be a good crumb. Well done from Houston to Dacos. Gonna get flat. Can't quite glove it, McCreary. Holland's gonna get it back. Cripps. Oh, slammed by Dacos. And he's gonna give away a free kick with an angry Dacos. It goes more. Just can't be kept in from Dacos. Not long left to go in the first quarter of the game. Can Carlton sneak another one? Was shoved out of it by DeConnick. He's going to go himself. He's going to go himself again. For a behind. God, he's looking like a good vice-captain option. Houston now. Just under 30 seconds left in the quarter. Gonna have to do a lot to go coast to coast. But now what? Josh gonna go long down the line. Clock's winding down. Carlton high tackle advantage. Close from Walsh. Mark from Cameron's just gonna go safe. Oh! What's going on here? Get on the Dacos. What is going on? Everyone surrounds. Everyone's in there. Maynard in there. Kono's still in there. Plenty, and we're going to start again. Now it's going to go back. Kono's in the middle of it. Wow, bit of feeling in that. Let's take a look at the end of quarter summary. What have we got? Alright. Where's Perryman? That's what I want to know. Dear, oh dear. Big start from Akers. Wow. 13 touches in the quarter. That's an outstanding start. He's got... Yeah, wow. Fantastic. Wouldn't have picked that from him. Houston 40 with 11 touches. 3 marks. Majority of them kicks. Pendlebury getting busy. Walsh could be bouncing back. I know a few people that will be happy to get him at a little discount. DeConnick 34 to start. Oh, if he can get a... What? Will that be 68? 130 on 40. You'd be happy taking that as a captaincy. Cameron the same. Yeah, plenty of stoppages. Bit of a cagey game. Perryman 29. Oh... That fucking sucks, dude. That absolutely fucking sucks. Will White on a 20? What's he? He'd have to be basement, right? Surely. Yeah, basement 40 even, 230k. Might keeps this up. Might be an easy flip from a Connor Stone or a Ted Closey. Dacos on a 23. Not a lot, really. Where's Nick? There he is, 22. Which is disappointing again. Not what you fully would have been wanting. Hear from this from General. What have we got? Done with Colin Pressure, it's forcing calling mistakes. Or Pies having a brain fart. No, I disagree. I definitely think it's to do with Carlton Pressure. They've been brilliant, yeah, taking the game on and happy to... Yeah, go corridor, and it's fantastic. I just gotta do it for 3 more quarters. I'm very impressed with what they've been able to do. Cripps on a 21. That's a crazy drop. Yeah, not a lot else following from that, to be honest. Don't think I've missed anyone. Just looking loosely. I mean, not Maynard. Holland's low, as you'd come to expect nowadays. Just had to get rid of him, a few weeks ago. Or just not start with him. Same with Doherty on 11. Where's Chera? Anyway, it's 22. Same as the day cost. Doing okay. Considering what he's sort of priced at. I'd be more than happy with that. Need to get his break even up, because there we go. How's Chera sitting nowadays? 819k. Yeah, 69, so he'll tracking okay. Sards had plenty of it as well. God, imagine what young Will White would have had if he kicked a goal. Looks like he's moving as a small forward though, which, I mean, I didn't go with Kako, so I'm not happy with going with personally. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, Akers would have start, and Houston just looking like a dominant man off halfback. Pairing with 8 touches, 1 tackle and a goal. Fucking trading him out. Unbelievable. Anyway, not long until we'll be starting back up. As again, if you've jumped ahead of me, feel free to pause it on the bounce, and then I'll let you know where I am. I tend to give it a little bit longer until I'm back. No. Alright. Should be another siren we hear going off to commence the second half. Big. What do we need to see from Pies? We need to see some more. We just need to see more run from Collingwood. They've just been, not good enough, I think. General, don't think there's any rain around. I haven't heard anything. It'd probably be better to hear from someone around Melbourne. And well, yeah, there you go. You'd know more than I do up here. But we're back, bouncing away up. Another hit out to start with. Koenig. Koenig's going to look to get it out. They're just going to expand here. How's the pickup from Cripps? Strong gets it out. Going to go for a pickup, dragged away. Pendlebury clean. Looking for Dacos. Picks it up. He's going to be able to get it away. Just missing the target. And now here come Carlton. De Koenig gets it. Kicked off the deck from Walsh, I think it is. Quainer worked off of him. Frenton needs to get rid of it. And he's not going to. What is this guy? What actually is this guy? Well done from Motlop. He's going to look for Doherty. Straight up and under. Can't pick it up. Got to be clean. Maynard's not going to be 15. Oh. Ooh. Don't know about that. If that was a chip kick. Anyway. Gets it to Quainer. And they're not going to give that 15. That was longer than last time. Can't hold it from Wiedering. Oh, Hollands. Oh, just can't get it. Now here comes Dacos. Man, it is seeming wetter. Elliot can't quite get it. It's on the full. Yeah, it's starting to rain a bit, I think. Thanks for the advice in there, General. Straight down the line. Kerno just takes it off of him. Gotta get. Oh, this has to be better than that for De Koenig, little big man. Chris, De Koenig's gonna keep working. Can't get there. Dacos now. Where's he gonna put it? Oh, big intercept from McGovern. And who's that to? Oh. Great mark. What's he done there? Just rush of blood, I think. Well, big battle in the middle, just smashed away from side bottom. Tap towards his teammate from McCreary and just locks it in. Carlton, very impressive, but they're only 3 to good, I think. Love to get more out of it than that. Doherty, my goodness, and there goes that momentum. Josh now. Tapped away to it. Elliott and Dacos just gets tackled without it. Koenig. Wiedering, another out on the full. Disgraceful. Yep, and as we imagined, big intercept mark from Wiedering on the chest of Doherty. Now it's a better kick inside 50. Who's there? Young just can't get it. Handball keeps it in play. Dacos once again can't keep it in. Doherty off a bounce gets tackled well without it. And Maynard's going to have a whinge. Walsh. Inboard again. This is fantastic. Look for another one, maybe. Nobody home. Good from Hollands. Pendlebury can't glove it. Kono held without it. Risky work running into teammates. Koenig scary, and this Cripps is going to be up there. Just can't get it out. More subbed on. Fogarty not in play. He's been subbed out of it. Just can't take it out of it. Doherty didn't have time for it. Ooh, tackled out of play. I'm going to pay it. Some good fight back from Collingwood here. Just punched out of the way for Wiedering. Right, there it is. Subbed on for Ashton Moyer. Lucky Cowan out with a hamstring. Not too big on the AFL Fantasy sort of implications, but early change. Silvani, who is that to? Embry Schultz. Remember, he's running to get it back. It's going to be a big collision here. Doesn't put his foot over the footy, his hand over the footy. Wasn't willing to. I thought this was going to be a big collision, but look at them. Both going with the football kick. Sheasel or Walsh from Gemwill. So fantasy aspect and football and space. I think Walsh hasn't had the consistency to be taken over. She's also from football. perspective, I reckon she's been much better. But in terms of fantasy, I'd be taking Walsh at the moment. It's been great inside. Don't think Sheasel's got enough of these been thrown around a little bit, whereas I think Walsh could hopefully come back for mine. But that's, just my thoughts on him. It's a good question, though. Real good question. Honestly, neither, to be honest. I think there's a lot more better you can get out there and get for both defensive and midfield underpriced premiums, which I'm looking forward to build that value up. But here come Carlton with the run. I want to take 50, but can't play on. Fogarty. Doherty now. Hewitt. Can they hit a target in there? Big attempted mark, punched out left from Moore. Quaid tries to keep it in, but can't. Low scoring game. A close one. This is what we want. I think what with the biggest of biggest lead / deficit we've had all game? Not a lot. That's going to skip on in the wet. Elliott is going to keep going, just needs to grasp it, can't get it. Beautifully worked from Williams. Punched. A lot of 1-2s, and that will be... 50! I mean, he's launched it. Don't know what they're complaining about. And side bottom with the clever little handball. Chera gets deep inside. Well done from Cameron again. Okay, looks line tripped. They're going to give the 50 to that. Oh. I mean, a bit of ill discipline. Schultz looking for edge of 50. Can't quite keep it. My check kicked out. Well done for what's... Oh. Nicely done from Wiedering. That's why he's one of the best. Up we go, ball back in. And simple hit out. Another throw for DeConnick. +1 if you owned him. +2 if you captained him or viced him. It's going to get it out. Walsh. Perryman first touch in a while. It's not going to go anywhere. Now slowing things down is Carlton. Probably need to change the angle somehow. Whoa. the piggyback from the young man. Side bottom, trying to get some sort of territory here, and he does. How's the bounce for him? Oh, bumps off him, Haynes. That is brilliant. Done well. Turned over to Dacos. Dacos turns it over to Sard. Sard wobbles it forward. Can't mark from Frampton. Big contest. Houston's going to get his head over the footy. Can't keep it. Carlton now got it back. Frampton's going to try and... And Frampton just with the turnover. This guy is just... Oh, I can't quite get it. Oh, Frampton, man. Lipinski can't quite snaffle it. Some great position for Carlton. It's time like this where they need Mackay still up there, I think. Fogarty goes over it, can't quite get it. Just couldn't quite get it. Frampton ran down. Maynell gets it out. Houston still getting it out. Pendlebury can't quite keep it. Off the deck! It's out. Jeez, hard scoring. Look at that. Up behind. Chris now to Dacos, going to have a bounce down that line. Straight down line. 2-on-1. Beautifully worked from McStay. Looks for it. Who's running onto it? DeGoyers goes for the fend off. Fends off a second. And he runs into traffic. That is a hold in the ball. That is fantastic. Again. 1 disposed of, 2 disposed of. They kept coming. A third tackle. The fourth jumped on him. Brilliant. I'm going to look back on that on Wednesday. Or Monday it is when they review the... Oh, now look. Wow. Dacos, I mean... Oh, he fumbled it. I think that's a free. He's just dropped it and been slammed. Off the deck from Doherty, that's useless. If Walsh gives it to him... Oh, he's not looking, that might be high. So they're going to get for Hill. Sit down. He's got the free kick. Yeah. Yeah. Clear and obvious. Hill with his third touch of the game. How far out is he? Just on the edge of 50. And just always staying right left. Yeah. Talking about it in the commentary stream if you're not listening to it with sound on. But yeah, talking about Doherty just going off the field isn't what they needed. Again, great kick. And here come Carlton again. And then all that to just go wide again. Got to look to change an angle here. Nicely done over the top. Is that going to stay in? No, it's not. Let's have a quick fantasy update while we're here. Akers still keeping it at that 56. Massive quarter from Doherty up to a 55. There's Walsh again that we talked about. Holland with a big quarter. Perryman with a 44. Oh my god. DeConnick 44 as well. Chera 43. Yeah, a lot of the usual suspects. Dacos 36. What's Nick 32? I'm glad I was talked out of Nick. That's for sure at the moment. Kerno on a 30. Cripps on 29. Yeah, it's about it, but that is fucking miserable with Perryman there. Fucking miserable. Hell yeah, having a rest. Again, living with a bit of dare here. Cora again. Fantastic kick. Is that going to be 15? Oh. Is that going to be 15? Alright. Out the back. White just couldn't get to it. Yeah, man, with the head back. Come on, bro. Ball up again, just thrown out of it to Koenig. Up again, Cameron taps this one. Locked in again. 3 goals apiece, 23 points apiece. Wow. Just who wants it more? DeConnick wins it again. Chera puts it inside 50. Back with the flight is brave. Fogarty. Trip. And oh, he's hit the check side. Oh, that was the big one for Carlton. Big one for Carlton. Gemwell again, thinking we're going to see Carlton break the pressure. I think it's just another quarter for them. Just keep it moving. Just small wins I think they need. And beautifully done from... just misses the kick. Williams. Trying to get away with it now. Holland will run and tackle. Tipped out. Lipinski looks for that lovely corridor. Take an eye. Is McStay. Thank God, Perryman was about to get another fucking tackle. Get off my screen. Just couldn't get it high enough. Now McStay. What can he do from here? Just fading left. Point in front for Collingwood now. Straight down. Williams. That is useless. Oh, okay. Kick straight into a full pocket. Dacos, and there's Hewitt. This is why you don't take him when he's had a Bedford tag a few weeks ago, and then he has Hewitt and Jordan. Keep him going down in cash. Oh. Williams bouncing ball over the top. Little flick over the top from Kono again. Quain is going to keep moving to side bottom. Looks inboard. Great composure into Goey. Nothing doing for Jordan. Inside 50, and Myercheck just created the separation and takes the mark. Great take, and yeah, maybe you're right, General. Maybe this is where we see Carlton start to break down a little bit. But yeah, beautifully done. Works his way forward, well done. Got to kick it now. Oh! Oh! Oh, what's happened there? That might be problems again. Might be problemos for Dan. But fuck, how shit kicking is shit footy. Seriously, they've worked so hard for a shot like that, and Myercheck just bangs it in a fucking post. Real frustrating for a Pies fan. Great kick. As well. Shearer needs to hit him on the chest, and that's what he does. Handball. Hewitt, after standing on Nick Dacos' toes all day, and that is what happens when you're just missing easy kicks. Give your opposition to come out of their D50, just move it forward, then kick a goal. Frustrating for the Pies, but that's fantastic from Carlton regardless. Look at that switch in corridor, exact daring kick. Quick handball, mark on chest, playing with a quick handball, and you're just in front to kick it through. Well done. Well done, Carlton. This is exciting footy. It's just what they need. Fantastic work. Very well done. How long we got left in the quarter now? 2.5 minutes. Wait. Get our full attention for this. Then we'll look into the fantasy scores. But Degoe ducks into the arm. He's going to keep moving through the legs of Doherty. Big tackle from Pendlebury. Yeah, I want to see this. Oh! That's gonna be one for the Pies lawyers. Off the deck. Runs at it. Side bottom. Plays on. And he can't get it away. Holding the ball. Great effort from the first man that took the bump and the pressure on the footy. Walsh just comes over the top and cleans it up. Gets it to Akers. Plenty of it. Young now. Akers runs on, doesn't want it. Gonna go inside 50 again. Far too easy for Frampton. Now, what have Collingwood got to try? Long down the line. Whoa, the dejected Specky can't quite get out Dacos. Side bottom, great tackle. Last minute or so of the half. Great take. Houston is in some deep, deep trouble. Tato from Quain, he's going to keep it moving. Houston. Pendlebury now looks to put on the plate, just missing the target again. He's had plenty of it, but it's not been effective this game. Look at 2-on-2. What can they work with? 42 seconds. Gonna have to be brave. Degoe now on a run. It's gonna look inside 50. Who's there? 2-on-1. Got to keep working in the pies with 30 seconds. Big tackle. Schultz. Desperate kick. Hewitt's just going to look to go long down the wing. Can't quite take the mark. Walsh. Onto De Koning. Soaring on through. Drops the footy. Picks it up. Walsh now. Gonna go deep. Just on the touch. Houston dispossesses. Side bottom. Long down the line. And that's where it's going to end. Blues up by 4 on the Pies in the old one. Starting some comments from Gemwell again. Thanks for coming in with them. Gemwell keeping the conversation going, and anyone else that wants to put any thoughts and queries in, I absolutely encourage it. Also, Nick Dake was having an average game. Don't you worry if you have him winning the Brownlow, you'll still win it. I've got him for the Brownlow. I think, no, he'll have a big quarter. He's a big game player, so I still think he could come back. And comment about Schultz as well. I'm not convinced with him either. Gave a lot into him. Yeah, not sure about him either. Have a look into the scores though. Goodness, how are we looking? Always excited to see. Is Walsh on a 75? My man Nathan will be fuming with that. He was one that was talking about hopefully getting him at a lower price, but he's shown what he can do when he's in full flight. Acres 69. Didn't expect this from him, but I don't think we can go him. Same with Williams. Doherty's on a 55 as well. Had a massive quarter. How big was that quarter from Doherty actually? Let's give it a look. I'm actually keen to see this. Doherty comes with a 44-point quarter. Oh my lord. You see these every now and then. But yeah, he's been getting a few more touches of it. Still can't go. Chera tracking well if you own him. Pendlebury, high touches, not a lot of impact. DeConnick 51. Yeah, I think I'm feeling a bit more comfortable not vicing him. Probably if he keeps that up just for 100, you can't go it. You have to go onto your real captain. Who else we got? Holland's 49 is what people probably wanted to see from him a bit earlier, but you can put that down to a lot of things. You can put that down to Carlton, just not really impressing as much early in the season, playing a bit better footy now. Perryman 44 is still annoying. If he can park it and get under a 70, maybe I'll be happy. But we'll see how that tracks. Not a lot else out of relevancy. See Darcy Cameron going around 49. Josh Dacos 36. Where's Nick on a 32? This is great. It's lowering that price down more and more for us to pick up later in the season. He's already priced at Nicky D 1.8 mil. 1.8 mil, sorry, 1.008 mil for that. 1,008,000, already dropped 60 odd K. Wish I had a price predictor on it, but he might be dropping below that 1 million mark if you can't pick it up again, which is fantastic news. Fantastic. Cripps 32 is down there as well, although he's not the most overly relevant player, and that is about that for the little summary. While I've got everyone here, I might as well have a look into the other games, see what we've got coming Friday night for Cats v Melbourne. From my end in this game, I've got Holmes, DeConnick on the emergency. I'll happily switch him for Luke Traynor if he doesn't score well. From the Melbourne side of things, I had Lindsay. I haven't gone Langford or Oliver, but everyone does. Those will be good ones to watch. I've still got Cats winning that one. Smith as well, everyone has as well. Sorry. I should have remembered that too. But yeah, DeConnick will be a massive, massive watch on his role. He'll be a great pod if sorry, I completely forgot. Well, Sam DeConnick, if a lot of people have jumped off him, and if he can keep going with those scores, then he'll be a perfect one that people completely be rage traded off of. But against Gawn, it'll be interesting to watch just because Gawn hasn't been great this year, albeit he's got that 91 average. But he's a huge, huge watch. Because if he can get up there, then that is going to be brilliant going forward. If you've had the bottle to keep it, Bowie, if you went into him, will be a good look. Seeing if Petrarca keeps on playing forward and gets a mid-forward dual position, wah. And that's about all from my end. Well, aside from the Cats midfield, because I was trading in Nevitt because he played great when he was playing, and then he obviously got subbed, so I had to switch him to Closey, who I'm really, really not comfortable on, but it was a bit of a panic trade while I was sitting in the bar before Cats v Brisbane on the weekend. But look, made me some cash. One to watch just in that whole midfield. Jai Clark wasn't amazing as well. So, I'm interested to see where that goes. Excuse me. I think I've got some more in here from Gemwell. Thanks for keeping it going. Regarding one man with Hawks fan in him, both looking Oscar Allen, whoever gets a good player, and West Coast gets number 3 pick. Yes. I was talking to someone from work about it. The pure bottle that Sam Mitchell has to fly down to Perth and just, not hide it all, just put it out there. It'll be causing all sorts, and it's not what you want to see from a captain. I think you'd lean, obviously completely unbiased here, you'd lean to Brisbane just because I think Hawks are way more sort of surrounded in that sort of, small forward nature. They're getting around a Watson, a Ginnivan, your Moores, even your Scholes forward. Whereas if he's going to Brisbane, he's going to own, that forward line's going to be his. He'll get to dictate what goes on around it with no Danaher there, obviously, and we're depending on the likes of Eric Hipwood and Sam Day forward line, which I'm absolutely hating. So, it'll be an interesting watch, but, I don't see him staying for much longer. I think moving on to, and obviously, like you said, Track's an interesting one. Not convinced. I think he's locked in for Demons, Petrarca, just with all that goes on with his management there as well. And, exactly. Hawks small, Brisbane big, just with that natural territory game for Brisbane against the Hawks. Run and carry. This is my pick for game of the round. Suns v Crows. I'm tipping Crows myself just because of that three-headed monster in the form of Tex, Phil Thorpe, and Darcy Fogarty. It's just outstanding. Got Rankin running through the midfield, all sorts going on there. But Suns haven't been convincing from a fantasy standpoint. Dawson people started with and are loving. I didn't, just because of that sort of threat to his Mr. Fix-It role. Might have to go back if they need, more men back there, or forwards if they need to go there. He goes onto a wing sometimes, I don't know, but yeah, it was a good pick regardless for them. And look at this midfield dominance in here. Rao, Anderson, Dawson, Saligo's been going great, albeit not against great clubs. Took's been playing forward a little bit. Witts has been good in the ruck. Hasn't been spoiled by Moyle, which we thought might happen. Keys running through. Rankin is my number one premium trade-in if you could do it. King, yeah, like saying Gemwell he has been the king and the good king sibling. You're probably glad that Nathan isn't here tonight. He'll be watching along. He'll love that. But yeah, again, he's up there with Larky at the moment in the Coleman conversations. So he's just a classic tall forward you want, just hands above the footy, and he's gone great. Rankin, biggest trade and target for me. He'll be a top 6 forward, even if Petrarca or even Warner come through there. He's, absolutely toweling it up in the midfield. He's not going to get moved either. I think not now anyway. And, I'm very upset. He'll probably... Honestly, if I had 3 trades, my third one probably would have been... what's his name? Horn Francis to him, but we can't have it all in these early stages. But, as you say, Gemma, we've seen it before with the Suns. I'm not buying it until... If they win this game against an on-fire undefeated Crows, that will do a lot for them. We looked at Noble this week. I was somewhat interested, but can't really go there for him either. Rioli's been disappointed. We'll let him drop some cash. Hopefully pick him up at the later stages. And that's about it. We'll see on the rookie front for them if our man Sid Draper gets out of a vest for once. It'll be an interesting watch on that. And my pick for game of the round, 12-20. My time, that is. I'm absolutely looking forward to that one. Richmond, Brisbane. Just watching your Richmond rookies and Brisbane, I suppose it'll be probably a Zorko watch for people who have him. I can't go there when he's fully priced, to be honest. He won't keep averaging 119. He will have lesser games and he will go down, so I'll go with other people before him. Short's been good. He should be in everyone's team. Ashcroft is bouncing back. He's one of the mid-prices I'd be happy to go to. And, not really a lot to talk to on that. I'm just trying to rush through them because we know we've got bounce back in 7 or so minutes. Brisbane to win. Pretty simple one. North v Sydney on a different frame. If North can get up here again after they dusted off Melbourne, albeit weaker, it wouldn't surprise me if they get up. But Bice would be the big rookie trade-in for Sydney in the form of Riley Bice, mature age recruit. That low break-even looking very nice. We'll be looking at Finn O'Sullivan as well, because he's looking good. He just doesn't look like a distributor. And, just back to the other game. Happy with how Richmond are handling it and showing signs with the rookies. That's all you'd want. If they've got their one win as well, which people are more than happy with against this Carlton side, can you believe it? But, a performance against the Premier, as long as they're just trying their hearts out, they'll be happy with that. Jerry's a big watch. Sheasel's a big watch, both at big prices. Powell came down to earth last week. Caleb Daniels taking all the ball, not doing a lot of it, but that is fine for us. And Simpkin, if he can keep rolling through with what he's doing, my goodness, it's been just fantastic. And into Sunday games, Giants for Eagles. Giants should win this one. Was looking at Green as a underpriced premium in that. It'll be absolutely fantastic. He can have a good one there for those trading him in. It was one I looked at, but I needed that defender premium, who we'll talk about in the next game. I think it is. I traded out Ash, and he's seemed to be going all right, so that is a shame as well. Whitfield premium, too expensive at the moment. can't go there. Callahan I've kept despite his break even and off that 47, but you can't look into that game against probably the favourite, if not top 2 favourite to win the comp so far in disgusting windy, Tasmania. It's not a game for him, and he's shown that he has had games when they are suited for him in the form of, how do you go? I've got the stats here for them. 110 against the Pies and a 92 against Melbourne, priced at what he's priced at. He's more than happy to stay there, and he's got good, they're not just kick it around scores, they're actual good scores for him too. So if there was someone coming out, it'd be him, but if you want to get rid of him because of his break even and you're tracking pretty well, I'm fine with it. But also if you're in my situation where you have bigger fires to put out, keep him in there for sure. Don't think Bedford are going to go to anyone in this game, to be honest. They're going to clamp on Baker. This could be an ugly game. Who am I looking at? Buddy, what's his name? Marek. There he is. New role. Still don't believe it. Like I say, gentlemen, with those Giants players, it was, you'd be aiming for further than the right behind post to be getting it online. It's just awful. And that's about it. Can't go there with the new role for Marek at an awkward price point in case that goes south for me. Not trying to ruin your season early doors. 4 minutes to bounce. Got a couple games left. Timing it pretty nicely. The final few games of the weekend. Still with a bye in there. Port v Saints. It's all about halfbacks for me in the form of Naz, in the form of Sinclair, who I went to trade in this week. And I've actually got the captaincy on him. I'm hot on them. But he's a big target. He'd be a defensive target for me, since I think teams will be more likely to clamp down on Millerer over Sinclair, just because I feel like they have similar, what do you call it? Just racking up of the footy, similar disposals per game. But I think Miller is a bit more damaging with those, with Sinclair getting a bit more inside time rather. So I think if anyone's a tag target, it'll be him. But McRae will keep doing his thing. Rosie will hopefully keep doing his thing. Port tend to go alright, especially in Adelaide against St Kilda. So I've got big favourites on them. Marshall keep moving, from his fucking pelvis pre-season. It's not one you'd really move on too quickly, but he's done that and is looking golden. Obviously the big trade in Moraes, who I've got in over the likes of, what's his name? Moraes over the likes of Bice, just because I rathered a defender premium and the mid rookie rather than the defender rookie and the mid high price, just because I wasn't sold on any of them. I do follow league as well, General. I've got a bunch of Broncos kits in the thing. I just don't like bringing it up on the footy podcast. And number one forward Marshall, I think he is, just because I love how he impacts away from just Rockcroft as well. I think Jerry with his tackles are what does it for him. He'd still probably be my number 2. But I think Marshall's taking it back, kicks goals, runs around like an extra midfielder, whereas Jerry sort of gets those in and under stats when he's in the ruck, and DeConning's going to keep doing that as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if DeConning overtook Jerry eventually, just for that reason. And Horn Francis is a big watch as well, who I've kept just to give one more week. It's not certain, so lineups. So still no Butters. Oh, actually, what the fuck am I on about? Yes, there is a Butters, which is concerning for his midfield numbers. That's one I'll have to keep a lookout on, because I was going to give him one more game without Butters, but Butters is right there. We've got a minute left to quickly have a look over the final game of the round. And that's going to be... Where are we at? Three Dogs. Got yeah, I've got my mate Brayshaw in there. Lib for all the Libber owners, people that jumped on him. He's due for a low score, surely. He's been taking a bit between his teeth for it. Yeah, Brayshaw for me. Jackson will keep doing his thing solo ruck unless there's been any changes on that. No, not in there. Oh no, Reedy in. That's scary. Anyway, we're just not long away from bounce now as we get back onto Fox League. Remember, if you're steaming ahead of me, to pause it on the bounce just so that we have the opportunity to sync up and I'm not commentating 10 seconds after things happen. And yeah, good little preview in there. Jerry, yeah, takes his marks too, but I think what you get him in, like, that may not be a super consistent stat for him, I don't think, especially if North start to get running a bit more. And yeah, we're back on. There's the final halftime siren. It's Pendlebury lying down. Konig. And we are... And bouncing back away. Taconic strong in, wins the first hit out to Dacos, and he gets it into out with his first touch. What a surprise. Oh, big mark from Schultz on the one hand. Strength, how's the average Schultz shout looking now? But yeah, it's good from Dacos out the start. Alright. Has he got the journey from here? No. Oh, McStay nearly marked. Membry kicked in field. Cripps trying to glove it. Can't get there. He's going to keep it moving though. Pushed out under it from McStay. Another tackle from McStay. Locks it into forward 50. That's a great start for Collingwood. Tapped out from DeConnick. Needs to get it out, Akers. Side bottom. Looks inboard. Can't hit a target. Lipinski has to work here. It's not going to sit for him. Motlop goes around, head over the footy from Dacos. Might be high. Keeps it moving. Lipinski. Brilliant effort from Motlop. That is fantastic. Had 2 or 3 different pies on him, but stayed there. Well done. Cameron out of bounds on the full, my goodness. Where's DeGoey been at as well? 4 touches for the game I've just had a look at. Not great at all. I just realised I've got the Free dogs still off on the visuals. Let's just change that around in the rush of things. There we go. Excellent. Back on here. Already going over under for the game. 130. I think I'll still take the unders. I think the pressure will keep up, if not get even more extreme from both sides. Oh, big bump onto Conning, and he gets taken without it from Schultz. It's called holding the ball. That's harsh. Houston, I've seen him do this before. Good supporter fans in the crowd there. Seen him kick goals like that against Brisbane. Good pressure from the Pies again. Good turnout tonight, just over 100. Love that. Remember to leave a comment, even if you're on Twitter as well. They'll still pop up for us. Same with the YouTube. Dacos getting it into out once again. Perryman with a kick. Yuck. Oh, brave from both players. Oh, kept in. Sard is going to long into the crowd. Perryman kick in? No. Aw. Big mark. Oh, Elliott's dropped it. You won't see that often. Elliott, handball off to the goalie. And I'll get the Collingwood crowd going. Elliott had to mark that. Good thing he still got the goal out of it. It was Haynes on. Hambled out. It's what? Yeah. Nice it on. Comparing Darcy Moore to Wiedering is outlandish for mine. Tapped away. Dacos out of the center again. Sells some candy. He's going to go on a bounce. Handled over the top. Pendlebury. Kick away. And Schultz pops up again. Pies have responses. Schultz. And he's going to finally put one through. 2 in a row for Collingwood. Dacos out in the middle again. Wow. Oh, yeah. No good from Doc. Got to go back with the flight on it. Bit of bravery. Not someone I like talking down on, but that's the reality of footy. It should be going with a big fist in there. God. Don't know what that was from Cripps. Kicked off the deck straight in the Collingwood direction. Sard, Dacos going to have to be brave. Sard chips it over to Doherty. Might look for the return handball. Doesn't. Sard's going to go back around. Doherty, long down the line. Great kick there. Will White. Where's Kerno? Let's drop one in a hole for him. Let's go very long. Moya can't quite glove it. Handled away. Crisp. More kept in from Quain. He's going to keep working with it. Okay, now. It's going to be a tackle. Well done to keep it in from Quain. And not a great handball from Darcy Moore. Oh! Oh! Smacked out of bounds from Taconic. Decos again. Big switch from Start. He's asking a lot of Curnow. Curnow, how many around him? Is he going to go himself? Oh, that was an interesting handball. And now here comes the Collingwood run and carry. Dacos going to go over the top to Dacos again. Big bump from Doherty. That's what you want to see from actually doing something with his body. And sends it straight back to Collingwood. But it's better from the defensive end. Dacos. Josh, that is. Back in board to Maynard. Where to go from here? And back to Dacos, just racking up the +6s. Dacos, long down the line. Big mark. My check, I think that is. Back from Silvani. Goes to Crisp. Oh. Big inside 50. Plenty in the pack. My check run down from Silvani. No tackle in. Dacos. Gonna get another ball in. Away. Williams gonna go down the line. Does well to keep it in. Can't quite glove it. Maynard. Few around him for Will White. And just turns it over to Moore. Oh, what's happened there? Fairway over the mark. Imagine a Darcy Moore goal. Oh, we thought Tagoe was getting a reaction for a goal. What's going to happen with a Darcy Moore goal? Oh. McGovern turns it around, goes corridor, not 15, gets the handball back, inviting pressure of four of them, busts through all four. Can he get it to a team? No, he can't. Pendlebury, Dacos, and this is what happens when you fail to pass it out from the back. Membry round the corner. He's going to get it through. Now that sucks because people are going to say, you know, why is McGovern trying to take it out like that? Trying to take the game on. No. If he hits a target, they're out. But he's just missed the target poorly on that exit kick. been good pressure from Collingwood there. Yeah, can Carlton bounce back? Goodness. Straight through to Houston. Dead man walking, I think, with that bump. Charlie Cameron. Day course to Lipinski. Make sure to go over that Mark Hollins. Pendlebury now. Got to use it well. An outstanding kick. Lipinski now looking to go inside 50. Oh, Perryman, you're joking! Oh. No! Walsh gone for the chest mark. Got to be gone with the hands above the head on that. Oh, don't do it to me, Harry. Oh, it's still a plus fucking 7 for that. God. Yeah, it's the lack of composure for Carlton happening. Their pressure's gone down. Well, they tried to pass it out with that last goal, but yeah, just absolutely fucked it. And yeah, just a bit of composure that'll be creeping into their mind. They'll be thinking the 0-3, the desperation for a win. And what the fuck is that from Hollands? Oh, God. This is why I never saw him keeping that half-back role. Ollie. Big roost. Big roost. Oh. Give it a look. I don't think there's much to look at. We're going to be here for another 5 minutes. Alright, we're back. Score's looking like halfway into the first quarter. What do we got? Walsh still an 80 despite not being able to take a chest mark. Oh, where's Tom DeConnick? He's dropped right off. Still a 48. Oh, good thing I didn't vice him. Dacos picked up to a 49. Perryman still on 57. Scary. I've just missed memory kicker behind. But the Pies are flying. Doherty 69 there. Williams Houston 63. Chera 55 slowed down. Yeah, DeConnick's fuck. Don't know what's happened to him. 76% time on ground. Is he on a bench or something? 6 minutes on the bench. What's happening there? It's on an opposite wing, I understand, but Howard just tries to use his strength to get that mark. Now, Walsh. Now, what's going to happen with Blues? How are they going to respond to this pressure now is what we're going to watch. Kerno with a bounce. One of the most unnatural bounces I've ever seen. Carlton just going long. Not going to get them a result again. And will they do? I'd love to know what the plan is for them. Oh, what can Pies do? Oh, my. Anyway, so they're all clearing out for a Maynard clearance. Tom DeConnick still stuck there. Get him out there. What are you doing? Can't be 15. Shanked off the boot. Slipped from Young. Oh, look at how far forward Dacos is playing. Huh. What's Dacos doing up there? So he's not doing, getting points. Good tackle from Perry. I mean, he's going to keep fucking going. Lock it in, no disposal. He gets no points for the tackle pressure, no points for the disposal. Get that away. Get that out. Get that out. Cameron with a big clearance. When the fuck is Tom DeConnick? Get him on. Get him on. Yeah. Do need to get him on. There he comes. Yeah, the rain's gone visible onto my screen now. Don't know about everyone else. Touched off it. There from McCreary. Taconic. Cameron with the hit out. Stuck in. Now can Carlton keep it moving? Just a bit of cleanliness here, and then a big bomb down the line. Three of them could have marked. Three Collingwood players could have marked that. That's going to be in the back for Dacos. Rain is really pouring down. This lead is going to be very important for Carlton. I mean, for Collingwood. Across to Pendlebury. Keeps him moving down line. Sard gets off him. Down the line. Cripps taken. Beautifully done. Josh Dacos now in the middle. Howe. Needs to look for a target. Big ball to win. Hill picks it up. Gonna sell some candy. Gonna look to go inboard. Elliott with a snap. He's gonna look inboard again. Big mark. Schultz is gonna play it on and kick it through. 3 goals up for Collingwood. 4 goals up, sorry. That's 3 before at 4 there. And this is where they're coming, and it's just another poor third quarter for Carlton. Yeah, well done from Hill and Elliott. Either one of them could go on for the snap through. And it's going to be a real test for the Pies now. Side bottom. Can't keep it. Cherry gets it out. Fogarty. Just need to be cleaner with it, Carlton. Whoa, big bounce. And Pies just going to get it out again. Fogarty again. Hat kick. Kerno steaming at it. Right, some territory. Need a score, maybe 2 before quarter time. Handled out Lipinski. Akers just gets taken, dispossessed. Williams running against Quainer towards the boundary, and that's where they're going to have to take it. Nothing doing from the ball in. Quainer looking to get out, held by Motlop. And now the Pies flying again. Dacos down line. Schultz is going to get a long kick forward. Line from McStay. Oh, how's the bounce? DeGoey going to look for Hill. And Hill's just going to take it there. Just snap your fingers and they're gone, I guess. Blink and you'll miss it. Hill now. And just can't get that right to left on it. McGovern. Extended out to 5 kicks to Collingwood. Now McGovern, just going to be another turnover. I think, kicking in danger. Alright. Hewitt doesn't get it out. Wow, they've just been absolutely run over in this third quarter. Can't get that tapped out of there by my check. Tap down from Cameron. Doherty, another kick. Just trying in there. Dacos can't quite glove it. It's going to just roll out of bounds. God, Carlton have just looked absolutely just still in this quarter. Ooh. Tackle. Side bottom. Oh, Lipinski's going to be clever. Just taking out a play from Lipinski. Big hoof out from Hewitt. It's going to get Collingwood. Free kick on Darcy Moore, and they're just trapped in here. Jeez. It's be hard to watch. Number 17 inside 50 for the quarter. We hear De Koning, big mark. Surely this is what has to get them running. Ooh, and it's just going to be another turnover. Oh, hard watch. Can Perryman stick a tackle? No, he can't. And it's just going to be handball out of bounds, but at least they're getting some territory out of the field. Got to be a goal before quarter time, I think. Just has to be one. Just absolutely played out of it. Pendlebury down the line. Can't quite snaffle the mark from Myercheck. Turned over to the Blues. Doherty long down the line for the 100th time this game, and it's going to be intercepted for the 100th time this game. Oh, Cameron hooks it. Either way. 2 minutes to go. I just can't snaffle. It might be in the back. DeConnick now. Need a mark. Can't quite get up. Motlop gets rid of it. Turned over though. Dacos looking both directions. Going to go back to side bottom. Kick to a safe little pocket for Darcy Cameron. He's had a great game. Just been a typical big man that you want. Reliable. And my God, can we not get these droplets on the camera, please? We're better than this, Fox. He's trying to zoom out. Change the focus. Thank you. Get a different camera on it. Yeah. Wow. DeConnick just snaffled out from Cameron. Out of bounds again. Yep, good from Collingwood. Nothing new for them. This is what they were doing in their premiership. Just shutting down teams when they needed to. And those was usually in the last quarter, but just towards the end of quarters as well. Kicked out. Doherty can't get rid of it. Straight into Perryman. Gemwell, I don't think it is. I don't think we're on free to air in Brizzy. I'll give it a look though. I mean, I'm always going to be streaming on KO regardless, just for the ads, but give it a look. More with the safe mark again. Yeah, no, it's actually not. Interestingly enough, we've got the NRL live on Channel 9, and then just have some random stuff on Channel 7. Oh no, we've got on 7, mate. So it is on free to air, but no, I'll be taking it on here, and that's the end of another quarter. A good one for fantasy in my eyes, I think. Let's see what we can do. I feel like a few players I don't have slowed down. So you didn't. Darcy Cameron's been great. I think those 6 marks are what's doing it for me. It's just been outstanding. It's the big man there. Akers keeping it up. Walsh keeping it up. Doherty going up as well. Still don't like his role. What he's doing is long down the line crap. Unrelevant. Houston said Josh is there. Perryman 69. I said I wanted him under 70. Oh, he's tracking towards a fucking 90 after trading him out. That's a yuck. Chair on a 66. He'll be happy with him tracking that. DeConnick 65. I think, like I said, if you viced him, you'll have to be. And I'm glad no one convinced me to go into vicing him last week, because, well, last week, about a couple hours ago, because I definitely was thinking about it. Holland 60. day cost 58 is going to drop dramatically. What was he doing as the furthest man back? And furthest man forward, rather, in the frame. That was an interesting look. And no other real options other than that, I don't think. Oh, God. No, Silvani for people that want him, I suppose. Not many of them, though. Yeah, G. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah. Carlton, God. Work to do for them. Don't see it happening. Look at those scores. They've been doubled in scores. I'd be interested to see the inside 50 stats. Excellent. Akers. I don't know what this sort of role thing is for Akers, but he'll be one to watch. Perryman, dude. Why? Ah. Just had to go. He might make his break even. He might make money off the back of this. That sucks. That's so tough. That is so tough. How long have we got for the break? Got another 2 minutes. Why not? Let's... maybe not. Gonna have to keep an eye with I think Stone might be a watch for his spot with some of the suspended guys coming out. So if not, I might have to do a little reshuffle to get him out and Rankin in. And then play Horn Francis on field, kicks Moraes off. I guess. Because I'd prefer Davidson on field than Moraes. Yeah, need to see something from Horn Francis, from Sanders, Callahan, Fraser, DeConnick. So there's a lot of what do you call it? A lot of flammable surfaces out here. They've not quite rolled into fires, but they're still, the risk is there, I think, in my team. Not long left, and we're just looking at the worm on screen. My goodness, what were the for and against? Just trying to get a look at it. Might have to have a look at the worm on screen with everyone. Wow, 1 point for Carlton to 30 points from the Pies. Big quarter. Now Voss has to think of something real quick. Damn, 52 points, 4 in the first half, 118 against in the second for the Blues this season. Blues have the afternoon blues, it looks like. Now someone's got to do something here. Yeah, just looking at the rerun of the Houston bump, and he'll be in some. You can see that. It's a big bump. It's huge. Huge bump. To go, he'll be happy with his work. as the final start of a quarter sign goes, and the ball is, if you want to sync up with me, pause it on the bounce, and we are bouncing away. Went from Cameron out of the middle. Walsh now has to be brave, gets it out. Cripps loses it. Dacos slumping it forward. Big mark from Silvani. Great little joggle going back with the flight. Where's he going to go? Down corridor. Nudged out of it from Maynard. Side bottom, plenty of time. Whoa, big attempted mark. Wiedering does well. Side has to get rid of it. Overturned again. Membry kicks it forward. Turnover. Trying to tip over the top, and it's another turnover. More. Good little handball game going. Pendlebury missing a target. Dacos runs to go collect it. Goes off the left foot down the line. Looking for Maynard. Taken out of it. Big fly. Maynard's back up. Tapping it to side bottom. Out. Oh, Hewitt has to do well to get rid of it. Just can't take the mark model up. And it just feels like there are more Collingwood players out there. Ball! Huge tackle. Gonna go risky corridor. Just intercept marked. Looking at the man behind. McCreary looks out to Crisp. Nice bounce. Looks inside 50 off the left foot. Marchek can't mark. McCreary again. Ned Long! Ned Long! Checks side! Kicks the goal! Beautifully done. Yeah, it's a lovely little step. Ned Long, let's see this here. Just speed, just picks it up. Bang. And gets in that space. Tapped away. Walsh. Can't quite mark. Whoa, 2-on-1 in defense again. More running backs with speed. Kicks it down line. Brought to ground again. Pies just keep it. There's just so many of them. Over the top. Dacos again. Handballed it to no one. Looks to get it back. Membry works hard. Now what are Carlton going to do? Sloppy. Missing a target. Turnover. Houston now. Looks to Dacos getting a bit more of it. Looks central inside 50. Just misjudged from Williams. What is going on? Like... Freddie back in it. He's ready for the... Book the flights now. Save yourself some money. Shanked over. From Marchek. Yeah, it looks like it's bucketing now. But look, I'm someone that didn't want to overreact too much to all this Carlton talk. But I tell you what, this has just been abysmal. Just missing targets, turning over the ball. It's been lazy. They just look like they don't have answers. Well, they're playing with less players. And I think, Voss has really, really got some problems he's got to have to deal with here. Next few fixtures, what are they looking at? Next few games, they've got West Coast, North. They've got to get wins out of both of those. They just have to. Houston launches it off the deck. A few people going back with it. North has to be a win. West Coast have to be a win, and then it doesn't get much easier in a Geelong and a Adelaide, but I feel like, again, like I said, I'm not a big speculation guy, but has all this talk gotten to TDK about leaving the club, about the bigger bucks after all those losses? It's just, I don't know, it does happen. Just completely speculating, like I say. And there he is again with a kick, he's trying. Walsh down line. Look at this. Moore just wants it more. And then they're out again. Perryman kick as well. Oh! Oh! God, and then Collingwood just get it again. Because Silvani has to keep it in, just can't. This is getting hard to watch. Oh. Doherty busts the tackle from Dacos, slips on his arse. Huge hop and under. It's punched away from Moore. Cripps gets on it. 2-on-1. Taking over the boundary. Gosh, what do they do? Cameron taking it out of the rock. And taken high. Oh, wow. Poor DeConnick. Poor Tom. Don't feel as bad for Cripps because he's been used to it for a much longer time. But this is just abysmal. It's just been... No, Perryman plus 6s. No. Someone's gonna... Might be holding the ball. No. Sit out. Side bottom. Trying to go back to... Yeah, there'll just be another ball in. Someone's gonna find me the clip of me saying... What is it? Fucking... I'm fine if Perryman gets a high score. He showed like what his role is, and I don't like it. Someone's gonna find that. Dacos busts a tackle over the top to McCreary, busting away with speed. Happy to go back to Maynard. Puts it inside 50. Missed mark. Williams hitting with some speed, but Perryman's there for a tackle. Just gets it out. Here come Carlton. Motlop. Chip kick. Another chip. Just can't get there. Alright, well, at least they get some forward 50 action in the last half. $27-9, more than I expected. Is it? Oh, looked like a handball. Nah, Hewitt. Good tackle on Dacos. Important kick. Misses it. Man. Down line from Howard. Dropped mark from DeConnick. Great tackle. Perryman's there again. Get out, Perryman. Get out. Crisp now. Hill can't quite snaffle it. Chera. And just look at the free run and jump on Houston. Someone's got to put body on him. Akers, what the fuck is that? Chera. Hollands gets taken without. It's going to get a free kick. Hollands. Oh, goes for it. Looks good. Don't think he's gotten there. Yeah, but as much as we get annoyed about them, and obviously it's probably not going to matter, but he's caught it there. Do you reckon maybe he's touched it, like when the ball's come there, and then like caught it? You don't catch a ball like that. You go with it. Anyway, a bloody good kick. Not going to take it away from the lad. Alright. Here they come. Picked up from Walsh. Young can't quite get down. $11 game time to go. Still a healthy crowd in here despite the scoreline. I wouldn't blame you if you were going to bed early, but we've all got fantasy teams and that's just going to work beautifully. Crisp to Schultz. Punched away. Pendlebury back. Bumped out of from the bigger body. McStay can't quite get it out. Over the top from Pendlebury. Great tackle. Gets the handball out. Walsh under it again. Can't get rid of it. Dacos isn't going to keep it. Ooh. I haven't seen that actual Allen apology. He's going to keep as co-captain. Jeez, it's a bit of a tail between his legs one, isn't it? Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm going to do my best to bring everything forward this season. Some real progress. You know, he's not talking long-term security, is he? Yeah, wow. Oh, and here they come. Blues, make something happen. Shrugs off Houston. Just the Pies' pressure is there. Forced to go long. They take it off each other. Go the handball! Oh, Will Kerno's there. Ah. Little niggle for Nick. Side bottom. Houston. Perryman touch. Yuck. Moore's going to keep moving. Just shot like... The fuck is that effort on a tackle? Hill works his way around. Elliott. Crisp. Here they come. Lipinski on the snap. God, my check's been doing is like you can do anything on like that's the third time he's done it to the poor guy on the line, and Silvani I think it's been, and just no free kick whatsoever. It's just do what you want. Over the top. Right over top. Punched away Howe. More. Down line from Pendlebury. Side bottom, and they're just so cool and composed. Oh no. Off the right boot now. Wobbles it. Gotta mark that. Colin gets it out. Off the deck. Well, down. A Perryman kick. My check now. It's marked on the line. Gonna try and go corridor. Is that for him? Young. Oh my god. Just disappointing from Carlton, man. Haynes now. Over to Wiedering. Down line. Doherty's going to get some run. Inside 50. To a 2-on-1. This is just, yeah. It's going to fizzle out. None there from DeConnick. Chip kick away, McStay. Schultz. He's going to take his full allotment. Walks off the line. Going to have to play on. Touched off the boot. Going to play on again. Oh, Wiedering. Just pushed out of it. Another free against TDK. God, it'll be interesting to see where he ends on now for all the vice captain is out there. Waiting to the mark. He's going to go back. Chero. Just proving he's got that outside game now. Williams. Collingwood chance coming all over the ground. Win it back. Misses the target. Good bravery there from McGovern. McGovern goes central. Doherty now. Chera coming off half back. Ford gonna have to put up a challenge. Well done. It's just another 3-on-1 that they're just going to work their way out of. It's just not enough lads at the drop of the footy. Captain from Holmes going to go back. Great kick. Chera again dominating off this halfback. My goodness. Yeah, another +6. Give it back to him. That's going to go long to the wing. Haynes, good mark. It's going to keep working it down the line. Lord looks for an option. DeConnick. And they're not going to pay it. It's going to be a free kick for Motlop. Nah, I don't think he had it. It's an unlucky one against him. Motlop misses. If that isn't a summary of Carlton's night tonight, I think it is. And there's Houston. I wouldn't be talking if I was Houston. He's going to be missing a few games. Yeah, it's got to be out on the full, yeah. Houston needs to chill out. He's going on a little holiday. Nick. Out it goes. And it fights through a few. Good hit. Lipinski out. Long. Keeping down the wing. Not kept in again. $82,000. Great turnout. In the back, maybe. No. Yeah, west coast to north. Carlton. Howe drops the mark. He tackled in. Who's in that? Cripps. Chera. Gets it out. Chera's had a good second half. I suppose we're not really watching for the game anymore. We're just watching for the fantasy points, unfortunately. To kind of get to kick, get out of the way, Elliot. To Connick off his left. Puts on a lead for Moore. Well, spoil it from Kerno. Fuck, you gotta feel bad for Kerno in this. High. Entitled Dacos feeling invincible. Just having a cry. Hewitt nails that one. Just a little bit left. How are we looking for time? Yeah, should have enough for like a 5 or 10 minute sort of summary. Yeah, Nick. Seriously. Balled up. Just can't get out from Hewitt. Chera with another touch. It's been great. Bounce for Hollands. Handball over the top. Doherty. Inside 50 to a lead. Spoilt away. Hollands on the edge of 50. He's going to go for the snap. Just won't have it. Just over a minute left. Down line. Elliot can't mark. Tapped out by Cameron. Elliott's just going to dribble it towards the boundary line. I wouldn't be against a Darcy Cameron Mandler match because like they're talking about his disposals, but that's not even really his job. No, it's just been a presence there. He's done everything he needed to do. Is that going to be just a ball up? Ball up again on the centre wing. Pendlebury. Clever. Just can't keep it in. 34 seconds left. Sard to Williams. Juggled by Maynard. Kept in from Moore. 18 seconds to go. No one gets a tap on it. Elliott to Dacos. Balls come out. Josh picked up to Elliott. Elliott to Ned Long. Taps it onto Maynard. Clever move. It's outside to that wing. And that's going to be final siren. Only 17 points is generous to Carlton, I think. Just utterly annihilated in that second half. I think they sort of gave a bit back in the fourth quarter, but yeah, just outworked and outplayed, unfortunately for them. Looking at the fantasy scores, that's what we're all here for. Walsh went massive with a 137. Show what he's capable of, and announced himself as a premium option in there. Darcy Cameron, my man of the match, with a 126 against who we thought was going to be the best ruckman in the game, just showing his worth. Doherty 111, still not an option for me. Same with Hewitt with a big score. Schultz 2 goals and 18 disposal. It'll be interesting to hear from General when that score comes out. Chera goes over 100 again. Well done to him. Akers started off a red hot and calms straight down. Perryman 95. Oh, are you joking? That's well, his break even was 96, so he's still losing money. But that sucks to see as someone that traded him out. Oh, 8 tackles. Did he have the most tackles for the game? Walsh with 10. Oh, God. That one hurts. Hollands with an 87, which a lot of people would have traded out as well, so it'll be in similar boats to me. DeConnick 79. That Vice will not be good enough to keep, as well as a Dacos 76 to lower his price as well. Don't really think I'm missing anything, but yeah, White isn't an option for a for a rookie. But yeah, that is the end of that, I suppose. Any other questions? I'll stick around just for a minute in the chat if everyone wants to have a conversation about the game or fantasy. But that's the end of another watch along. Bit of a disappointing one, just with how Carlton went for their second halves. And yeah, man, that's like, it's getting to the point where it has to get properly addressed now. At first few games, you can sort of let it go, but yeah, that's going to be a really disappointing one for them. Thanks everyone for watching again. Come check out the AFL preview show for our fantasy side, which got uploaded today. We've got a lot of good content in there in terms of our trades, what to do, as well as who are watching in those sort of games. Subscribe to the rest of the Insight Fantasy channel as well. My Twitter is on the screen at BK_IFS. Yeah, thanks again for keeping us company. We'll try to have a few more, so it's not just me on these watch-alongs going forward. But it was fun-ish, I suppose, apart from a Perryman 95. But yeah, I'll leave it here. Thanks again. I'll leave a like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Be a triple banger for the boys. And yeah, I will talk to you for the review show when the round's all said and done. We've hopefully climbed up some ranks and made some real coin as well. Yeah, cheers guys.